Yeah, but the woman would rather be driven crazy than be driven bored, right? And that's the problem with nice guys.
Welcome to the Attractive Man Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Artisan. What's up, guys? Today I'm with Josiah Price, one of our top trainers here at the Attractive Man, as well as author of No More Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Robert Glover. And he's going to talk about why the age-old advice of just be yourself is like the worst advice ever. It flat out doesn't work. We're going to dive into the dark side of attraction.
You only knew the power of the dark side.
Why women don't want you to be a nice guy, which is very contradictory to all the advice you've probably heard your entire life. This video is a little controversial, and you might be shocked at what you're about to hear because it might be something that you've never heard of before. So let's get right to the interview, shall we? I like how you said be yourself, because a lot of people have heard that advice.
Yeah.
They don't understand it because they say, oh, I'm always being myself. I'm being so nice and sweet to women. And really, are they being themselves, do you think?
They are not. And, that applied to me as well. And yeah, that's the advice, we usually hear from our mother or somebody like that. Just be yourself, And guys will tell me, I've heard that all my life, and that sucks. That's not accurate. I'm myself, and women still don't want to give me a number, still don't want to go out with me. And what's happened is, how can a woman be attracted to a chameleon? How could she be attracted to something that has no life energy about it, no edge to it, no darkness to it, right? No fierceness to it. The feminine is attracted to all of those things. And nice guys, just unfortunately, nice is not a turn on to the majority of women. Even though women say, oh, I want to be with a nice guy. Even though they like the idea of being with a guy who treats them well. And again, I'm not talking about guys being jerks. But unfortunately, oftentimes that is what women get attracted to. They get attracted to the man that's unavailable, that they can't trust, that sleeps around on them, that steals their money, that doesn't follow through. Why? Because there's some energy to it. There's an edge to it. There's a vibration to it. And women need that kind of emotional tension for attraction and attachment and sexual arousal. Niceness creates no emotional tension. None.
Right. Like flatline. Like it's so predictable. The asshole, even though, we don't want to actually become an asshole, but he's like nice at sometimes, but then he's an asshole and he's unpredictable. Yeah. And, he's he's sweet to her, but then he doesn't call her back for a week, right? He disappears,
and that stuff drives them crazy. Right? Yeah, but the woman would rather be driven crazy than be driven bored, right? And that's the problem with nice guys. Is that we're boring. Trying to please other people is always kind of a one down type thing. Oh, I'll do nice things for you. I'll listen to you talk. I'll do whatever you want, blah, 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 because I have you up here and I want you to want me. But it makes the woman the decider. It gives her all the power. It makes her the alpha, you the beta. And so trying to, be that nice guy, to be what we think women want us to be, paradoxically just doesn't work. Now, part of the problem is we don't know what else to do because we've been hiding all those other things about ourselves that might actually be a little bit attractive to women. And what is amazing to most guys, it was to me, is that women are drawn to the darkness in us. They're drawn to the part of us that can be an asshole. They're drawn to us, the part that wants to fuck them to God. They're drawn to us that would protect them from threat, that would draw our sword and cut someone's head off that's threat.
Are you not entertained?
They're drawn to something fierce and bold and strong. My wife is she's younger than me, Mexican woman, grew up in poverty, had to learn to fight. I grew up in a real white bread neighborhood, suburb of Seattle. And she even says, I know I got bigger balls than you, but I don't want to ever feel like my balls are bigger than my man's. And this is all in Spanish. And she's telling the truth. She is a strong, strong woman, but she wants to know that I've got some fierceness about me, and she likes the dark side of me. She likes me to tell her dark, nasty stories. And then this is all stuff I didn't think, well, women won't like that kind of stuff. And throughout my life is women that have begged for that kind of energy, that kind of darkness. And finally, it kind of sunk in after a while. Is why am I hiding that from them? Why am I afraid of them thinking I'm a bad man? They're drawn to that. They're attracted to it. They crave it.
Hey man, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so that you can watch the other episodes from the Robert Glover interview, and make sure to hit that bell notification icon. And listen man, if you want to go deep and really get this part of your life handled, then I highly recommend either one of our live programs. I'll put a link to our bootcamp schedule down below. We're traveling all over the world and we help you become the best, most attractive version of yourself.
It's not one of those pickup artist things where you just go and talk to women, just try and get laid that night or something. It's more of a lifestyle change that they were trying to emphasize, to become a man so that you will be that man for the rest of your life. It's those sort of principles which I saw that I thought, okay, they are genuinely trying to transform you as a person and try to meet women in an authentic way and not try to change who you are at the core. So they're just trying to get the best out of you. And I got a lot more than what I expected. Surprisingly, once I did that, my very first time I went and talked to a girl, I got a phone number. And at that moment, I realized it's not as hard as I thought it was. It was all in my mind. And you just need the right, I guess, person to teach it. And once you learn that, it's like child's play.
So I recommend that you click the link down in the description to apply for a free breakthrough session where you'll hop on a phone call with one of our team members and we'll assess your situation. We'll see where you're at right now, where you want to be, and see if we can get you there in the fastest and easiest way possible. I'll put a link to it at the end of this video on the right side. So click that link and let's get this part of your life handled for good. And if you got questions, feel free to follow me and hit me up on Instagram. Send me a DM. I would love to chat with you. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know who else you'd love to see us interview, or any thoughts or ideas you have. Leave a comment. Again, my name is Matt Artisan from The Attractive Man, and I'll see you in the next video.